The world is screaming, bro. At itself. The world is screaming at itself. So many different opinions, so many different beliefs. And every single one of them belongs to a person that thinks they're right. And I'm just some bold asshole on the internet, and I think I'm right too. Your beliefs. Your reason for being here. The way that you go about your life, sometimes you convince yourself that is the only way. That everyone else is wrong, that you've got the keys to the kingdom. Where do those beliefs come from, bro? Most likely they came from someone else who thought they were right. And that came from someone else who thought they were right. And so on and so on and so on. You know, I don't really get involved in politics. People always get angry at me when they find out I don't vote. Do you know why, bro? It's because to me politics is just a bunch of people screaming at each other. And all the opinions about which party is better, which person is right, comes from what your mother has told you, what your friend has told you, what you believe based on your existence. But every single one of those politicians, they can act like children, screaming at each other. It can become a roast battle rather than a debate. And no one wants to listen to the other side. It's fucking insanity because the whole world is like that. Insanity. You have modernity, can you call it? Modern beliefs. TikTok. Destroy masculinity, all this stuff. Some may even call it wokeism. And then you have red pill believers telling you to be uber masculine, to be a degenerate with women. You have black pill believers that believe that whatever you're given genetically is it and you cannot work for a better life and you should give up. You have the blue pill, which I guess that's just modern. And you have the cult leaders. You have the people telling you that they are going to save you from this insane world as long as you follow them and do what they say. But that is a belief in itself. And in all of this chaos, you're trying to find out who to believe, what to follow. Because it's all insanity. Because when you break it down, bro, it's all just people screaming at each other, convincing you that they are right. It's the same with religion, Christianity, Hinduism, Muslims, Jewish, whatever. It's all the same. And why do they think they're right? But you can't just believe in nothing, bro. Because if you believe in nothing, if you avoid all this, you'll be depressed. What is the reason for getting out of bed? Do you want to know my belief, bro? My belief is loading, because I don't know. Even with the worst things that I claim are terrible, like pornography, I know people that actively use it regularly and are very confident and happy with themselves, and those that don't and hate themselves, you know? That's not me telling you to watch pornography. I'm completely against that. But in theory, if you could watch it in moderation, then it wouldn't have a grip over you. It's when you can't control yourself, when you let something destroy your life, that's when it's bad. But there are people telling you to invest in semen retention for months on end. And why? For a boost in testosterone that we don't even know is true. It could all be placebo. Maybe you can just tell yourself to be better and you will be. I believe in listening. Because there are so many opinions, there are so many shouting people that believe they're right. And you know what? They are all right in some ways. Because the one thing you have, or that you could have, is better than all these shouting people, is that you can listen. Listen to all of them. Because this world is insane. But the biggest mark of insanity is someone that refuses to listen to the other person. Because I don't think I'm right. Sometimes I do with certain aspects, but the one thing I'm sure of is listening. Because every single person that's insane, every single person that deems they are right, there is some truth in what everyone says. There is a reason, there is a method to their madness, and if you can listen to everyone, take bits, take the best bits from everyone's opinions, you can form what's best for you, what works for you, and that's all that matters in the end of the day. Your religion, your belief, your way of caring for yourself. It doesn't matter who told you what it is. It just needs to work for you. Because no matter what you choose, it's going to directly contradict someone else's belief that strongly believes what you are is wrong. So fuck them. You need to be yourself. Your authentic self, and I'm not talking about chasing masculinity or femininity. I'm just talking about you, your core. Because we all change, but there is something in you that makes you inherently you. Now, doing what's best for you doesn't mean what feels right, because often what feels right could actually be what's wrong. Like sleeping in, skipping that workout, not doing the hard work. I believe in pride, I believe in goal setting, I believe in striving for what your future self would want. But whatever that is up for debate. People are going to be trying to suppress you, telling you what you should be. And my advice is, listen to them. Listen to them, and if there's anything in there you think that's actually valuable, take it. Everything else, suppress it. Ignore it. Because words don't mean anything. Actions is where progress is born. The world is insane. The world is a ball of insanity. And while everyone is shouting, if you are silent confidence, if you are saying less and doing more, you are a step ahead of the rest. So while everyone else is shouting, you are listening. You are gaining progress. And you are constantly developing yourself, refusing to stick to one frame of mind and building a more fuller consciousness. The only things I'll tell you to stick to, bro, if you want, is stay grateful, stay humble, keep moving, never swallow in your shit for too long, stay consistent. Everything else is up in the air, who you are, who you want to be. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Happy Sunday, bro. I hope you're doing well. This world is insane. There's so much insanity, and the way to survive in it is find the insanity that works for you. And no matter how tempting it is, no matter how much emotion you are filled with, never act on emotion. And never try and tell someone else why they are wrong. Instead, listen. Search for the ways they could be right and add it to yourself. And while everyone is shouting at each other, while they are saying so much, you are silently working, silently being confident and hustling. Because you live by these 4 words. Say less. Do more. See you later, Chief.